All right, everybody, welcome to my first ever document camera screen recording that I'm trying to do here. I'd like to just solder this thing up for you on document camera. If you choose to follow this and do this way, that's up to you. But I thought it would be helpful to have this information. So in the other video, we did a couple of these right here. In this video, I'm going to do the rest of the items on this page. So let's just take a look at what's next. What's next here is Q4 2N3904. So I have my 2N3904 right here, and we're going to install it under where Q4 is supposed to go, right here. Put the leads in, give the leads a little bit of a bend over, then we're ready to start soldering. Doesn't matter if I spilled onto that other tab there, because it's this one does though. It's a solder bridge anyway. Those two tabs are connected, so it's not a big deal. And we've got that item done. So I'm going to take and put an X through that. Next we have our test point pin, TP6. So flip this over. I'm going to grab my test point pin here, which is these things. And TP6 goes right next to where that, right here, right next to where that transistor that we just put in goes. I'm going to bend over the end of it so it stays in there, and we'll solder it up. Done. Let's X that one off also. Then we're on to J1. J1, the J is for jumper wire. So I'm going to just use a paper clip here for a jumper wire. J1 goes right here from here to there. So I'm going to grab my diagonal plier here and cut this down a little bit so it's a little bit easier to use. And we'll put part of J1 in this side and the other end some difficulty here getting that other end in. There we go. Ready to solder. Done. Next J1 off the list. Next we have C11. It says C figure D for C11. C11 is the one that we already did together. I believe, yeah, we did it right here in the other video, just negative and positive. It's showing you where those markings are. So we're going to click that one off. And then R13, 82 kilo ohm resistor. So we'll do that one next. That's in there. Bend both leads over. Done that one. And now we're on to C14. Now C14, this is an important one because C14 we have to do what it shows up here in this diagram, which I'm getting a lot of glare from the lights in here. C14 is supposed to be soldered on the opposite side of the board. So it even shows right here where C14 is supposed to go, right here. You can see it on this thing right here. So let's take a look here where C14 is. It shows that there would be a positive symbol there, but I'm not seeing it. I've got C14 labeled incorrectly. C14 is actually right here where that positive symbol is. So I'm going to put the positive here and the negative here, and it shows C14 is supposed to bend down to there. Oh, that's how it's supposed to go. Okay, so C14 bends down just like that, and then we'll go ahead and solder that in. Good enough there. And we'll X off C14. Next we have the potentiometer right here, our big potentiometer. I demonstrated how that was supposed to go in there, and it took a little bit of work. Hopefully all my pieces will bend back to the right spot again so I can slip that in there. All right, looks like we got it. Now we're ready to solder this. Lots of stuff to solder on this. I would start with the prong, I would start with just an outside prong here to make it easy so it doesn't pop out on you. And we'll do one on each side. Uh-oh. I apologize, our automatic lights here clicked out on us, which made it awfully hard to see. Plus, I lost my potentiometer in the darkness. I'll rejoin you in a minute here once I have that back together.